32, Walt Garrison, who guaranteed the Cowboys at least 6 yards every time he touched the ball.
First and goal situation now. The end zone camera picks up Garrison banging over for the touchdown. Dallas 49, Philadelphia nothing. The 80 yards in 5 plays.
The result? More points. Walt Garrison accounted for the touchdown. On a day of offensive fireworks, the Dallas Cowboys went off with the loudest bang of all.
Walt Garrison took it in from the 8, and the Cowboys had 25 more points than New York.
A 1-yard plunge by Walt Garrison ensured a 27-10 victory as Dallas displayed their many splendored talents for the first time in several weeks.
But it was the big play that beat New York, 28-10.
Walt Garrison never looked back in anger as he cut behind number 70, Rayful Wright's crushing block on Ken Parker, and cruised 18 yards to a touchdown. Leading 14-10, the Dallas Cowboys unveiled a weird flanker reverse. The Cowboys scored with seeming ease. Quarterback Craig Morton found a completely uncovered Walt Garrison for 1 touchdown.
Then it was Garrison again, this time swinging out of the backfield uncovered as one of Morton's infrequent passes hit Garrison for the score. On a repeat, watch Morton's fake to Thomas completely fool the 49er defense, who were so anxious to stop Thomas they over-pursued the play, leaving Garrison wide open. Coach Landry was calling the best game of the 7 he had called this year, and the Cowboys were executing his plays like a machine. Cowboys 17, 49ers 3.
First and goal, 5.5 yards away from the 49er goal line. Hey, this is Walt Garrison. Walt Garrison for the Dallas touchdown. And the Cowboys are on top by 13.
And a great fake by Morton to Dwayne Thomas is what sets this up. Watch Morton. The fake to Thomas. And Garrison, who was the other setback, is all by his lonesome.
So it's the Cowboys leading 16-3. Mike.
The Dallas fullback or running back is Walt Garrison, number 32. He gained 500 yards during the season.
While the offense scored with seeming ease.
Behind pulling guard John Nyland, number 76, Walt Garrison cut back to daylight and another Dallas score. Quarterback Craig Morton's command of Dallas multiple offense gave setbacks like Walt Garrison, number 32, clear avenues to the end zone.
Then he found old pro Walt Garrison as the Cowboys offense rang up 28 points. While Hill gained all the yards, Walt Garrison scored all the Cowboy touchdowns. Three times, Garrison butted and squirmed across the St. Louis goal, and Dallas won 27-6. Hill's running mate, Walt Garrison, had his best day ever by rushing for 121 yards on just 10 carries. After 14 bruising weeks, the Dallas Cowboys entered the playoffs.
The finishing touch was applied by Walt Garrison, who powered past Packers safety Jim Hill to a touchdown.
Reception set up a pretty counterplay touchdown by Walt Garrison, and Dallas led 17-0. Then Mike Montgomery, that old Dallas's first touchdown came when Walt Garrison, number 32, sifted out of the backfield, and Gene Fugit, number 84, neatly screened Nate Ramsey, the Eagles' sole defender.
Number 61, Garrison battered to a touchdown and a 7-0 Cowboy lead.
The Cowboys' first touchdown came on a pretty piece of running by Walt Garrison, number 32. On Garrison's second touchdown, he butted safety Roger Worley like a bumper car and then scored. Overs led to all three Dallas touchdowns, which were all scored by the same man, versatile Walt Garrison. On a quick opener, Garrison bolted 25 yards to a touchdown. That gave Dallas a quick 21-0 lead. Dallas built a 28-3 halftime bowl.
Dallas rolled to a 31-10 advantage when Bronco-busting Walt Garrison rodeoed in for 6. A perfect defensive play put the finishing touch on the Cincinnati Bengals. A blistering outside charge. The Cowboys burst to a 13-0 lead on 2 field goals and a 6-pointer by Walt Garrison, who snatched a touchdown from his shoe tops. Staubach connected with Garrison, and Dallas led 14-10. Walt Garrison's second touchdown rounded out the revenge match as Dallas won handily, 31-10.
The highest scoring team in the pros managed but one touchdown, and vengeance was Miami's, 14-7.
Later from the Viking 5, Staubach found reliable Walt Garrison, and the Cowboys were back in the ball game, 20-14. Another look shows Garrison just did sneak into the corner of the end zone while number 50, Jeff Seaman, was screened out of the play. Sticking close to earth, the Cowboys ground their way down to a 4th and short, and Landry directed them to go for it at the Cardinals' 11. He, too, was successful, although his choice was more necessity than gamble. And at the top of the 4th quarter, Walt Garrison powered over, making the score 28-21 with 13:56 remaining. With Calvin Hill out, Walt Garrison becomes the Cowboys' bread and butter man, and Garrison sliced through for the touchdown that tied the game. What had been turned by Tom Landry as a minor miracle needed to make the playoffs seemed more possible. Efren Herrera's extra point put Dallas in the lead by a single point as the final quarter began.
Number 89. The 41-17 rout was complete when Walt Garrison pounded over behind number 64 Jim Arneson, as Dallison won a laugher over the Cleveland Browns.
After 9 years, Walt Garrison was still the pros' pro in the Dallas Cowboy backfield. Number 32 has boundless desire, and whether hale and hearty or hurt, he was 205 pounds of Billy Goat tough. The Cowboys possessed quality depth at running back,